How you doing, you guys? Just wanted to make a quick video, you guys. Like just coming through with a quick message, you know. Um, so just bear with me, you guys. I might get emotional on this video because it's my experience, what I'm experiencing. You understand? I'm gonna say this here. The message today is trust in God, even when you feel like things get out of control. When things get out of control, still trust and believe God. You guys, I'm going through a situation right now with my mom. My mom, she been fighting cancer for the last couple of years. I know one time before she had cancer before. She had stage 4 cancer. And you know, a lot of people who had stage 4 cancer, it's a lot of people, you know, they don't make it, you know. But I'm gonna tell you this here. I taught my mom how to meditate. And with me teaching her how to meditate, it healed her from that stage 4 cancer. But what happened was the cancer came back. And now she in the hospital fighting for her life. And right now I'm being tested. Right now my mom being tested. And like I told my mom, you know, she's in good spirit, you know. Like I told her, I said, if you want to live, you got to fight. When I say that my mom is a fighter, she is a fighter. She fighting. She fighting to live. The doctors came and told her that they told the family it's 3 of us. You know, I got 2 sisters and me. So they came and said that they wanted to talk to us about putting her on hostage because he said, oh, she only got. I think that's the great ideal. You need to go ahead and do that, man. I feel like if I would have did that, you guys, I wouldn't even much be here. I wouldn't even much be here right now sharing this story with you guys. I would have been telling you guys that my mom dead and gone. You get what I'm saying? But that's not the what's the name? That's not the story here. My mom, she's still fighting. You understand? They told us that we don't put her in hospice. She's gonna have 2 to 3 or 4 hours to live. He don't know, but he's saying that, hey, if you put her in hospice over the weekend, you guys probably can, you know, can last a little bit long, and you guys can come up and you know, we put her comfortable and whatnot. I don't know, whatever that they were saying. But I said, look, I'm not putting my mom in no hospice. I don't believe that. She said, let her fight. So she said, let her fight, let her fight. You understand? She was in her right state of mind when she said, look, let me fight. But before I go into this, you guys, I want to let y'all know this here. When my mom was like going in and out of the hospital, right? Because she was going in and out for pain. So with her going in and out for pain, they were saying that she had fluids on her lungs and stuff like that, and it wasn't going to drain her. Now mind you guys, for the ones that know, my ex-wife, she died because of kidneys problems. She was a diabetic. And they said that, you know, she had fluids. So her fluids was coming in her body like this. Like it was, like she drowned within herself. You understand? But, so, when I went to the hospital with my mom, right? And this before I didn't much know that the fluid was in her back. And I looked, I said, Mom, you got spots in your back that look like water. You know, it was showing, you know? And then I called for My wife, I asked her, I said, babe, you see this? So, and then she looked at her back, she said, yeah, I see this. But it wasn't like noticeable, like you didn't see the lumps. So I asked my mom, I said, Mom, is they gonna drain this stuff out of you? They said, oh, they can't. It's, it can cause me to die. So I said, okay. So they let her go home. So as she go home, they giving her pain medicine and stuff like that. I'm thinking they giving her pain medicine for the cancer, because they said it's the cancer that making her have the pain. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, you guys. Just bear with me. I know I'm all over the place, but I want you to bear with me. So she get to the house. When she get to the house, her back starts swelling up like lumps. So I'm thinking that, hey, this the cancer that's showing through. You get what I'm saying? Because they said the cancer is all over her body. So I'm saying, okay, that's the cancer is showing, is exposing itself now. Not knowing that it was the fluid. So she in pain. When I say pain that I never seen before. And I'm like, dang, my mama, she not even much saying, she not cursing God. She just having a faith. I'm healed. God said I'm healed. I'm healed. I'm healed of this cancer. I'm going to beat this thing. So she taking the medicine and stuff like that. Strong dose. So when I seen her ball out, like curl up, I'm like, dang. Boy, I don't want that pain from nobody. I almost wish that pain on my worst enemy. So kind of figure it out. It wasn't the cancer that was making her have the pain. It was the fluid that they left in her body to have the pain. So it was causing the pain. I want to know if like you guys know, when you drink soda, or you a person that drink hard liquor and stuff like that, you know how your kidney, it hurt like in your back? That's what she was like feeling that, like she was having the pain right there in her back, and she was like, she can't take that pain. So like I said, couldn't figure it out. You guys couldn't find out that it was the fluid that was inside of her. So when she went to the hospital this time, because they already told her, they already planned to her. They said, hey, when you come to the hospital, on next time you come to the hospital, you're going straight to hospice. We're gonna just make you comfortable, and you gotta talk to you gotta talk to your family members, because at any given time, at any moment, you're gonna be deceased. You understand? So she had a talk with us, but I still wasn't listening to the talk, because I know what God said. God said you was healed, and that's all I believed in. Mom, you was healed. God said, that you're gonna live and not die, but declare the works of Him. That's what my faith was there. You get what I'm saying? So my mom go to the hospital. When she go to the hospital, every time that I went to go get my mom some soup and bring her the soup, she ended up going to the hospital. So when I get to her house, she never there to get her soup. I'm like, dang, man. That was the second time. So on March the 12th is me and my wife anniversary. That's when we got married. March the 12th, my kids had court. They had to go to court for something that they got themselves into. So this is what I'm saying. You got to trust God in the process, you guys. There's a lot that's going on. Even, like, it's a lot. But I'm giving you my testimony as well as my mom's testimony too. Right now, you probably see me. Right now, I'm sitting in a loaner. A Discovery, Range Rover Discovery loaner, you guys. I had bought a Range Rover SVR. And like I said, you guys, I'm gonna be going like this here, back and forth, because this is my story and this is my mom's story too. I'm showing you the warfare that we've been having and the warfare that I've been having. Bought a car last year, didn't even much have it a month. Somebody backed into the muffler, called for the police to come out. The police came out. He ended up saying that that it was my fault and I was parked, but the man backed up to my truck. This is what the police said. The police said that I was trying to get an insurance claim because I'm driving a Range Rover SBR souped up, so I'm looking for a check. I'm looking for a payday. I said, dude, you tripping. Just because you see a young black man in an expensive truck like this here, that don't mean that I do fraud or I do, like some things that I don't got no business doing. I'm just, a person that I'm my own entrepreneur. Like, you tripping. I showed him my ID, showed him everything, showed him whatever that I had to show him. But he still end up, saying that I was at fault. So what happened was, went to the insurance company. The insurance company, instead of them charging his insurance, they charged my insurance. My insurance took care of the problem. Now, what I told the guy. I said, bro, he said, oh, I don't see no scars, I don't see nothing. I said, man, this is an expensive car. Even with a little tap, it probably something happened to it. Man, a week later, I almost think a week later, about 3 days later, the AC stopped working inside of my Range Rover. And end up calling the insurance. The guy insurance didn't pay for it because they said that the police put me at fault. So I pretty much went around trying to, go to the sergeants about this stuff with the police and stuff like that. All that stuff happening. I'm still having faith. Range Rover get my car 5 to 6, 7 times. Same problem. Me and my wife, we haven't had our Range Rover. I think it's about 7 months now. You understand? Every time when we get it back, the next day it go back because of the same problem. I had my lawyers to contact them. They claim that they didn't get the letters and stuff like that. So it's like I'm getting treated unfairly with Range Rover. I'm getting treated unfair, I'm getting treated unfair even in life with what's going on with my mom. So it's like stress on top of stress on top of stress. And then the things that I do, like with my crypto and stuff like that, and I use my car, for, like when I go to meetings and stuff like that, that car stand out. You understand? So my income even much went down because of what type of car that these people put me in. You get what I'm saying? They ain't much put me in a big car, big enough for my family. Man, it was so much unfair things that was going on. But I still was trusting God in the process. I'm still trusting God in the process. Like I said, it's my testimony, it's my mom's testimony, all at the same time. It's trusting God when you feel that things is out of control. Because I feel like it's out of control. It's out of my hand. So let's get back on my mom. I just wanted to share that with you, because that's a situation that's going on in my life with my car, with my Range Rover. I reached out the Range Rover. Range Rover ain't say nothing yet. I even much wrote letters. They ain't say nothing yet. I even much wrote demands letters and stuff like that. You understand? 7 months. Come on, man. And I told them that I'm going to use my social media and put this out there. And then, so with making this video, even with my mom, sharing my mom's testimony, I'm putting this out there too, because it's all together. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, man, this not even much scripted. This wasn't planned. I'm just speaking, you guys. That's all that I'm doing. I'm not trying to, get people to feel sorry for me or nothing. I'm just, just sharing with you guys, trusting God when you feel like everything is out of control. I'm just sharing you my experience of what it is that I've been going through, the warfare that I've been going through, trusting and believing God. You get what I'm saying? So March the 12th, you guys, March the 12th was my anniversary when I got married with my now wife. We've been married for 3 years now. I told you my kids had court on that day because they had a little altercation and they had to get disciplined. You understand? It wasn't a real court, but it was a court, like the discipline my kids. You understand? To show them that, hey, if you would have been charged with the whatever that you done, this what the procedure it was. So it's like a scared straight program that they was doing, but they was doing it like in real time, like having them to stand up in front of like the judge, and having the kids to be the jury and all that. You get what I'm saying? The whole nine. And also they got to stand up and tell a testimony of what happened and stuff like that. So it's a great experience what they went through. You get what I'm saying? But I had got a phone call at 6 o'clock from my oldest sister. My oldest sister said, Mom, she had flatlined. She died at 2 o'clock earlier today. I looked at my watch. I said, why you just calling me now to let me know what happened? She said, oh, she all right. She all right now. She back. I said, she what? She in the back. I'm thinking that she gone. I'm like, man, are you serious? Like, you tripping? No, she said, no, mommy good. Mommy good. She back. I said, oh, okay. She said, you need to hurry up and get down here. So, I had to go and tell the judge that, they had to cancel it. Can they cancel it and reschedule my kids' appointment again to come back? Because, there was a life or death situation. They said yes, So they allowed me to, get the kids. So I ended up going down there. And as I went to this hospital, usually when we go inside of this hospital, they always allow me and my kids to come in. And I got 5 kids. So they usually allow us to come in, all of us together. So this day, with all this going on, with all it so high, the lady told me that when I came, I gave her my license and stuff like that. She said, oh, I got to take another picture. Can you lift up your glasses? I said, don't you got a picture with me with my glasses on? She said, yeah, but I need another picture because I can't see your eyes. I said, but these are my seeing eyeglasses. So I said, you know what? And I went like this, lift it up. You get what I'm saying? Lift it up for her. And then, so she said, oh, where you going there with all them kids? I said, I'm going to see my mom, She was like, what room she in? And I told her what room. And she said, oh, well, I'm finna call. I'm finna call to see if they want all these kids up there. I said, ma'am, I come here every other day. This is my first time seeing you here, but, I got to go see my mom because, it's an emergency or whatnot. I said, matter of fact, my wife here. So I can go up and my wife can stay down here with the kids. So she got my ID, right? She had got the picture too. She had got my ID, she had got the picture. She got my ID, she had got the picture, and she took the this right here. See this thing right here? She took that, right? She took that and she pulled it back, but gave me the parking pass and my ID back. But I'm thinking that she gave me the picture because I seen the picture, but she ended up taking it back, but I didn't know that she took it back. So I told my wife, look, I'm finna go up and go to see my mom right quick. You understand? So as I waited on the elevator, I sat there, waited on the elevator. Got on the elevator, went up to the floor where my mom was at, right? So I get there, walk in. They had her in a little breathing like the little thing that breathe oxygen. So I'm thinking that, my mom, she on a breathing machine. That's what I'm thinking. I think that like the breathing machine is down in her throat. That's what I was looking at. I thought it was like that because it was a whole mass. So I'm like, you okay? And then she was like, yeah, I'm okay. I said, okay, wow, you good, you alert. She said, yeah. So my sister called, I think my wife called my sister and said that security was looking for me because they said I ran from security. Like, you run from no security? I said, Mom, I'm coming to check on you. Is you okay? She said, yeah, I'm okay. I said, come on, you can't. I said, you want to live, right? She said, yes, I want to live. I said, okay. Okay, we're gonna go through this? She said, yeah. She said, yeah, we're gonna go through this. I said, okay. I said, look, I'm gonna be praying for you, but I'm gonna have to leave because they saying that security is looking for me. So security started knocking at the door. And then I told my sister, me and my sister was going at it, and then my mom looked at me and her and said, stop fussing. She was like, stop fussing. I said, okay, Mommy, I'm not trying to fuss. I'm just trying to tell, my sister what's going on. So after that, the security came in. He said, hey, they said that you ran past the security and you also didn't have your badge. I said, I did have my badge, and I'm like, oh, I don't got my badge. You get what I'm saying? So he escorted me out, and he said, look, he said, I gotta escort you out of the campus, and then you can come back tomorrow. I said, fine, all this going on, but I'm keeping the faith. I'm just praying to God, keeping God. I said, like, God, you said my mom should live and not die, but declare the works of you, God. You said that. God, you performed a miracle by bringing my mom back. She didn't die. I said, thank you, God. I said, thank you, God, that she in her right state of mind. That, she breathing on her own and everything. Even though she got this oxygen on, she's still breathing on her own. So, okay, she not brain dead. She not nothing, So I'm like, okay, you good. You good. So I told her I was going to come back the next day. Came back the next day. And my mom was talking to me, and when she talking to me with different, like, saying different things, but the things that she's saying to me, she's saying a lot of spiritual things to me. She was like, she said, I seen you. I said, who? She said, I seen you. I said, who, me? She said, yeah. She said, you are the chosen one. I said, all right, Mom, stop trying to, boost my head up. She said, out of all my kids, didn't know that you was the chosen one. I said, okay, Mom. So she said, Jesus is Lord, and Lord is Jesus. And then she said, hallelujah. And then she started telling me more things. So everything that she was telling me, I'm like, this, okay, what have you seen? I said, you know that you had died? She said, yeah, I know. She said, that was a miracle. She said, and God told me I'm healed from cancer. I said, you said what? She said, God said that I'm healed from cancer. She said, with God bringing me back, that was a miracle. I know I was gone. That's a testimony. I said, yeah, Mom, that's a testimony. So I said, you gotta fight. You want to live, right? She said, yes, I want to live. I said, okay. I said, I need you to get strong. talking to my mom. You get what I'm saying? Having this time with her, talking to her. You know, she having a conversation with me. We laughing, we joking, we smiling. And she was telling me, like, with my two other sisters, she was like, take it easy on them. She said, stop loving on them. You know, she said, I trust you and I trust Jesus. She said, I trust you. I said, you trust me, mommy? She went like this, right? She said, I just want you to tell your sisters to elevate their faith. So, y'all don't even much know. It hurt even much saying this. Like, I'm trying to keep a, like, trying to keep a, and trying to keep it. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to not put my emotions, like, in. You get what I'm saying? I never wanted to make it seem like that my mom, like, she had much love more than me to my sisters and stuff like that. Like, my love was greater. No, it's not. My mom loved each and every last one of us individually in her own way, her own shape. But when she was saying down the chosen one, I know why she said it. I know what she was saying. But I was saying to myself, I don't even much want my sisters and them to know that she said that. But I guess the next day my mom said the same thing to them and made them feel some type of way. My sisters, they been there. I'm gonna say they been there longer than me. They seen the pain that she been through. They was there. Like, my oldest sister, she was there at the hospital with her 24/7. You know, she say 20 hours. My other sister, she was taking off, you know, off of work, being with her, you know, being with my mom the long way. And they always used to come look at me and say, oh, you need to spend more time with mama. You need to do this. She be asking about you. She be, you know, she be wanting you to come and spend time with her. I said, I already talked to mom. Mom understand my situation. See, you guys, I got 5 kids. I got 5 kids and a wife. And this wife that I got, you know, is not saying, oh, that I got. I'm just saying, I got a wife, right? But the 5 kids is not hers. She got 3 of her own, and I got 5 of my own. So she know how to deal with them. But I don't want all that pressure upon her, because that's not, I feel like that is not her responsibility to handle all of them all at one time. You get what I'm saying? Even though she took up me with my 5 kids. So I really didn't want to put nothing more on her than she can bear. And that's with any woman. If I would have been with any woman, I would have did the same thing too. I would have made sure that I put family first. You get what I'm saying? Even though my mom there, that's my mom. You know, I only get one mom. But I'm that person that I follow what the Bible say and stuff like that about the, you know, the husband, you know, being separate away from their moms and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? And they gotta be with their wife and stuff like that. But that's another story for another time, you guys. So, but I'm still having my time with my mom. My mom understand me. And that's what my sisters don't understand. That my mom, she understand me. She understand that I got faith. She understand that if I pray, even if I'm not there, she know that my prayer is going to be effective and my prayer is going to be answered. That's that's how much my mom know about me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I tell her, Mom, look, listen, even though I leave from right here from Bayou, the presence of the Lord is still here, even when I leave. Because greater is he that within us than he that's in this world. So I always told my mom that God is in her. So I said the presence of God is in you. Even when I'm there, the presence is there. So when I leave, the presence is stay there. But I know all I got to do is just pray a prayer, and it's done. So when my sisters and them be saying that, you know, you need to spend more time with Mom at this time that she going through and stuff like that, it's not that I don't want to spend time with my mom with what's going on and stuff like that. But they don't understand. That is a trauma to me to see my mom eat much like that. Because with my ex-wife, when she died, you understand, me and my 5 kids didn't even much get a chance to tell her goodbye. All we just did, we just got a phone call. We never healed from that. A couple of months later, their grandma passed away. And then after that, my brother, their uncle passed away. You understand? So you see where I'm going at with it? So they thinking that I can bear this thing. Can't bear this thing. Last night, you guys, on March 15th, got this right here. March 15th, got this right here. March 15th. Now March 14th, I went to the hospital with my mom. She was like in 3 days. Remember March 16th. I'm thinking that, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen March 16th. Today is the 16th. I still don't know what's happening. But she said 3 days from now. That was from Friday. Friday was the 13th. So it's 13th, 14th, 15th. No, it was Thursday that I went there. So Thursday was the 13th, and then Friday was the 14th. You got the 14th. You got yesterday was the 15th, and today the 16th. This is Sunday. So she said 3 days. So I'm like, what are you talking about? You understand? So I said, okay, 3 days, and I see her pointing at the calendar. It said March the 16th. So I said, okay, January, February, March. Okay, that's 3. And then I said 16th. So I said, you know what? And then inside of my head say, John 3:16. So when you get a chance, go see what John 3:16 say. You know, give me a little bit of homework. I'm just sharing my testimony and sharing my mom's testimony at the same time. My mom talking to me. She's clearly in her mind. Everything is going. She's saying that she's gonna fight through this. She's gonna pull through this and stuff like that. She's saying that she healed and stuff like that. She's saying that she didn't feel no pain. Now look, on the 12th, you guys, when this happened on the 12th, they drained the fluid out of my mom's back. After when they drained the fluid out of her back, she said she haven't had no pain ever since they drained the fluid. Now, they wanted to put my mom on hospice on Friday for over the weekend. The doctors came. My mom said this to me. She said, son, don't let them take me. I said, what you talking about? She said, the people in the black, don't let them get me. I said, what people in the black, Mom? You tripping. I said, everybody over here, around here, they got on green, they got on blue. I don't see nobody in no black. She said, yeah, they just watch them. So I'm like, you tripping. I be dang. That Friday, people in the black came to get her. The hospice people. I got a picture of the lady and everything. Got a picture of the man and everything. And they look like they dried up. Like they look like demons or something. They don't look real. They look pale, very pale. And I said, wow. And I told my wife. She said, your mom was telling the truth. She knew what she was talking about. The people in the black. Don't let them get her. And then she called me. I was driving to her one day, going to the hospital. I think that was on the 14th. Remember, you guys, like I said, I'm speaking this as it goes, you guys. So bear with me. I know I'm all over the place. I'm speaking as I go. So I'm going to the hospital, right, to go see my mom. Cause my sister said, yo, I think you need to go on, spend some time with mom. I said, okay, I'll go do that. That's my mom. I'm going to go spend some time with her. I got a phone call from my mom. My mom called me on my phone. Come get me. They trying to kill me. I said, Mom, you tripping. Them people ain't trying to kill you. I said, Mom, I'm on my way. I said, I'm on my way. I need you to calm down. Calm down. Calm down, okay? Calm down. And the reason why my mom was like this here, because whatever medicine that they put her on, it made her like she was doped up. You get what I'm saying? So she was hallucinating. So, and she was paranoid too at the same time. So I said, Mom, I'm like 10 minutes away. I'm in traffic. I'm coming. So she said, okay. She hung up. She called me back. I said, you know what, Mom? Just stay on the phone with me. And I threw my wife on the call too. And she was like, my son is coming. Wait. She was telling the nurses to wait, that I was coming. They were saying, no, we cannot wait. You gotta go and get your CAT scan. We gotta go and check you. Because they didn't say that my mom fell. I found out that my mom fell, that she was on the ground when I got there. And when they was taking her to the CAT scan, that's when they told me that my mom fell, and they had to go and, check to see if she hit her head or something. You get what I'm saying? Because she was on the floor. But they didn't know how she got on the floor. And then so my mom, when I got there, my mom said she don't like a certain nurse. And then, so, with me, I'm like this, okay. Mom said she don't like this nurse. This my mom first time ever making a complaint at this hospital. So, I know my sister told me, said, hey, we trying to get mom off the medicine, so we're gonna tell the doctors that, pull the doctor to the side and tell them, whatever medicine that they give her a lighter dose. Don't give her a lot. Just give her a lighter flow so we can wean her off the medicine, because we don't like her drowsy when we come there. So they said, okay, we're gonna do that. So I pulled the lady to the side and I'm talking to her. And as I'm talking to her, she rolling her eyes at me while I'm talking. Like, yeah, whatever. I hear you, whatever. So, I made a complaint. And with me making a complaint, they got her from not to be my mom doctor. So it's like that I'm the one, they feel like that I'm the troublemaker at the hospital. You understand? So they got to watch out for me when I come. You get what I'm saying? It's not that, you guys, it's just the point is that I'm seeing past what it is that my other sisters are seeing. Not saying that they're not doing a good job, because they were doing a good job watching my mom and stuff like that. But with watching them and believing in what it is that the doctor's saying, I'm believing. You see, God said, put no trust in man. He said, but put trust in him. So I'm not putting no trust in the doctors. I'm putting trust in my God. So when God telling me certain things, I just got to act on whatever that I hear God tell me to do. You get what I'm saying? So I'm acting on it. You get what I'm saying? So, I tell them straight up, like, y'all got to remove her, because my mom says she don't like her, and she been treating my mom wrong and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Then also she had an attitude to me when I was talking to her, she rolling her eyes and stuff like that. So they're like, okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna change the room. Instead of this room where she at, we're gonna make her come closer to us, like to the station, to the doctor station. I said, okay. They said, they're like, okay, are you ready to go to the what's the name now, to the CAT scan now? So my mom was looking at me. She was like giving me like, is it okay? Like, you gonna be here? You know, you ain't going nowhere. You get what I'm saying? So I was telling my mom, I said, everything is okay. I said, all these people in here right now, I said, these God angels. They here to help you. So let them help you. You get what I'm saying? So she allowed them to help her. And they came back, they said, oh, she did good, you know? So they end up putting her into another room. So with them putting her into this other room, you know, I'm sitting there, you know, talking to her, she going in and out. And that's when I had encountered when she was telling me about, you know, I'm the chosen one and stuff like that. And she was telling me what happened in the afterlife and stuff like that, that she died and God gave her a miracle. That was a miracle and stuff like that. And that was one miracle that God performed. And she said, I don't even have to look for no more miracles because God already did that miracle. I conquered death. I said, what? You know, she said, I came back because I have purpose. And I'm going to fulfill my purpose. And then I said, okay. I said, God did say you shall live and not die, but declare the works of him. And you know you got a voice, you got a mouthpiece. She was like this here, yeah. She said, she said, the demon's watching. She said, the demon watching all God's saints. Everyone that got a purpose, demon watching them. And they looking for the right time to try to come and try to attack. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening. I said, Mom, continue to keep talking. Because whatever that she experiencing, I want to hear it. Because I experienced something like that too. You know, I experienced near-death, out-of-body experience and a near-death experience. So I was understanding where she was coming from. You get what I'm saying? So let her talk. Like I said, the only thing that got me puzzled and stuff like that, you guys, is with her saying that I'm the chosen one and stuff like that. And she was saying that she trusts me. She said, but my sisters, they got to elevate my faith. And she was like, don't let my sisters, you know, allow the people in the black to get her. So I told my sister, and my sister said, hey, boy, what you talking about? Ain't nobody here with no black on. And even if she watched the video, she might say, you know what? He did say that, and I did say that. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, you guys, my sisters, they been there. You get what I'm saying? My older sister been there. My young old sister been there. You get what I'm saying? They doing a good job, you know. And I want to continue to put that out there. You get what I'm saying? Like, they did more than me in this. You know, I was the one that was just praying. I was the one checking on mommy because I was staying back my distance because I just didn't want to, you know, feel the pain. I didn't want to feel the hurt. I didn't want to revisit a lot of things. I didn't want to open up a lot of things because I got to be strong for the kids too. You get what I'm saying? So I hope a lot of you guys understand that, you know, it wasn't no time that I was trying to distance myself away from my mom, because I really love my mom. I definitely love my mom, and my mom definitely loved me. You understand? And I'm just making this video, you guys. Like, I'm just sharing with you guys. So yesterday on the 15th, let's talk about yesterday on the 15th. Remember the 14th I came there, she was talking to me. The 15th came, Mom not talking. Mom not saying nothing. I go in the room, I'm thinking that I'm finna have a whole conversation with her. My mom, like this here, stuck, lockjaw. Can't move her mouth. Can't lift up her arm. Can't lift up her leg. But she can see me. And as she's seeing me, her eyes going low like this and stuff like that. Like, it's hard for her to keep her eyes open. Like, she was, you know how, I'm gonna say a battery, like a charger, like you got a charger on a toy or something like that, like, and it stopped going slow and stuff like that. That's how my mom was. Didn't know that she was dying. Didn't know at this time, you guys, that I had to see what was going on. You understand? I had to really be there for my mom And I thank God that I was there for my mom. But I'm gonna say this here, before I went in there, I meditated that same day. And God gave me an assignment to do. And I did what he told me to do. He told me when I go in there, he told me to pray. He told me to anoint the place. He told me to speak some things. And the things that he told me to speak, he told me to speak and tell sickness to get out of the room. He said he had given me the authority. He said, when you go inside of there, I want you to lay hands on your mom. I want you to pray over your mom. And by you laying hands on your mom gonna be healed. He said, I'm also give you clarity too on everything, on what to do. And then even much, like a lot of things came, even hope came. When I say hope came, out of all this praying, all this fasting that I was doing for my mom, right? Signs after signs after signs. God said he would give us signs, he would give us wonders. And look what this ball say. This ball say, bounce back from cancer. And then I had got a letter with that. It was a guy gave my son a letter. And when he gave my son that letter, it came with $25. And he said, this is an offering that I'm giving to you guys for giving me water. Didn't know that he was a doctor. My sons, they sell water. So when my son sold him the water the day before, he came back with the letter with $25 in the letter. With a letter, like handwritten letter. Matter of fact, let me get it for you guys. This is the handwritten letter right here. Handwritten letter. Okay. And look, it was signed and dated right here. See, March the 14th. And then he said, thank you for the water. See it? With his signature. And then also, I guess that's the doctor to show you that he's a doctor. You know, my son said he pulled up in the Rolls Royce and blessed him. He came back for him. He said the day before, he had gave him the water the day before, and he came back and got another water and gave him this, you know, with that basketball. And all this happened yesterday. And God said it was signs. He said she already healed. He said when you go and lay hands on her, she healed the cancer. He said, and then also, I'm gonna give you more of what to do or what to say. I did everything what God told me to say and do. And then my sister said to me, she said, I think she said it before. She said it that same day, yesterday. She said it yesterday. She said, Mommy said that you got a plant for her that heal cancer. I'm like, oh, I already healed. But she already told my sister, she said you already have the what's the name? Now you just gotta work on getting this out of me. You gotta get the cancer out of me, and you gotta get this breathing situation under control. You gotta get this out of me. You understand? That's what my sister said, that my mom said. I can't quote it the way that she quoted, but she got her own story too. You understand? So I asked my mom, I said, Mom, I went to her house to go check for the cause I had bought her a bamboo plant, right? Like for a gift. Gave her a bamboo plant. At the same time I bought me one. You know, we buy them things for prosperity. You know? So I got one. Hers grow bigger than mine. Mine never grown. I'm like, dang. But she ended up throwing hers away. She said, I think her fiance said two months or a month before she threw it away. I'm like, why would she throw that away? You get what I'm saying? I never got it. She like, oh, it just outgrew it. It was like big. So I said, okay. So, and when I was meditating, God bring it to my attention. He said, your wife know the plant. And so I called my wife and I said, hey, what plant is good for breathing? And then she told me what plant is good for breathing, which is called the snake plant. You know, when you get time, Google that. Snake plant. It's for breathing. It helps with the breathing. You tell me this here, that God ain't do all this, that God is not in the midst. And you tell me that God is not in the midst, I'm gonna tell you, you're a liar. God in the midst of all of this. Even with me being testing their faith, my mom been testing her faith, and my sisters been testing her faith. And I believe that all of this that's going on is to bring the family together. It's to bring the family in unity. You understand? Because last night, you guys, when I seen my mom fading away, God told me, he said, listen to your wife. He said she wisdom. So listening to her, she said she called her mom because her mom was a nurse for over 30 years. And then her mom said, you know, I deal with hospice, people and stuff like that, and I know everything that go on. And then her sister also said too that they know everything that go on. And they said if your insurance money like oversee a certain what's the amount and stuff like that, they try to put you on the hospice and stuff like that. And they say you only got 72 hours to live, your loved ones to live and stuff like that. And so I'm saying to myself, dang, so you telling me that they literally up here, killing off people? Because that's what they was doing with my mom, and that's what I was saying. Like, they not giving her no IV. Something clicked in my head and said she didn't get no IV from yesterday to now. And they said, oh, she can't get no IV because, she not on is not feeding her body. All they're gonna do is just fill up in her body and stuff like that. So it's not going nowhere. Like, she's not gonna get nothing from the IV. So I said, look, listen. I said, who is the head nurse? I said, okay, y'all ain't gonna give my mom an IV. Let me back up a little bit. I gotta back up a little bit because when I went in there, my mom had that big face mask on, and she looked uncomfortable. You get what I'm saying? I said, yo, can you guys take that off and put her on the regular one? And then they're like, oh, I gotta get on order. I gotta see if it's possible for us to do that. So I said, okay. Well, I don't like her on this, and she don't like herself on this. She wanted to be on the other one. Like, oh, sir, her breathing is it went worse. Not knowing that they had all this stuff planned, you guys. They took the IV off so my mama can get weak. And then if she get weak, inside of her being get weak too. Because she not eating. They know that she not eating because she ain't had no appetite. So they took the drip off. So no IV, no nothing. So my mom been dehydrated. She been sitting there, but she looking, and she not going to sleep. She just fighting. I said, you want to fight? She telling me everything like she doing, because she couldn't talk, but she was doing things, and every time when I talked, she would hear me. And then when I started praising and worshiping God, and she was praising and worshiping God too, I see tears falling down my mom's face. I'm like, it hurting me to see this. It hurting me. Y'all don't understand. Like, I'm emotional right now because I seen what was going on with my own eyes, that my mom was dying. She was helpless. And the nurses was sitting there watching this lady die. Sitting there watching her die. How could you sit there and watch somebody's life who fighting, saying that I got this. I'm gonna make it through. I'm trusting and believing God. Why is these people playing like they God? Why is they can feel like that they can kill off people? So if I feel like it's not only happening to my loved one, but I'm looking at it that it happening to somebody else's loved one that wanted to fight this thing, that said that I have enough fight in me that I will continue to go on. I said, look, if my mom fighting for her life, let her fight. Because that's what she want to do. She want to fight for it. She said, long as that she breathing, long as that she's still there, let her fight. And God didn't allow her to go, don't force her to go. I'd rather for my mom to die, just die regular, than the hospital doing what they're doing to her. So what I did was, I called Harvard and I asked for the doctors to come in. I said, I need my mom with IV. Go get her IV. They said, oh, we can't get her the IV. I said, okay. My mom, my wife was on the phone, so she hearing everything. She telling me to calm down. It was a nurse in there. She said, I don't got time for this. I don't got time for this shit. That's what she said. I don't got time for this shit. I'm finna go anyway. And she changed the nurse. Then the head nurse came in. She said, how can I help you? I said, my mom fighting. Can you guys give her an IV? Because you guys telling me I can't feed my mom. I need her to eat so she can gain her strength, because she's saying she want to fight. She said, well, we got to put in the order. We got to contact the doctor. We got to do this. We got to do that. Because she not taking it. That's what they said. She not taking it. Lies. I'm looking at the screen for the breathing. Her breathing going slow. It's not even much going like this. It's going slow, like almost to a flat line. Not knowing that they draining away. The longer that they wait, the longer that they take to give her the IV, her life is going away. It's draining away. So I said, look, I need to talk to the head that's over this whole region. And my mother-in-law told me, gave me the name to say. It's like the general, it was something, like it was an office that she told me to ask for. And I asked for them, and then they came down and they asked me what was going on. And then when they asked me what was going on, I told them what was going on. And then that's when the nurses started coming in, started trying to treat my mom and stuff like that, and try to come in and hook her up to the IV and stuff like that. And act all nice now because I stepped up and I said something. Oh yeah, they wanted to kick me out. And my mom seeing all of this. Then my other sister came, my little bit sister came. She was like, if something happened to mom for you doing this, for you making this decision, she said, because you don't be out here to see what's going on and stuff like that. I said, it's not that. It's what these doctors is doing. See, you continue to believe in the doctors, but you got to understand this here. This our mom at the end of the day. She said, let her fight. How you gonna not let her fight if you're not giving her the IV? Give her the IV so she can get her strength. And then when she eat on her own, she can gain her strength back. My mom wasn't talking. My sister said, okay, we're gonna see what happened. My sister sat there. We sat there. My sister started playing the gospel music. My mom started praising God. She started moving a little. She started opening her eyes. She got rejuvenated. When she started talking, she was talking low, like whispering to us, like making, like talking to us very low. But we can understand what she said. She said, "Thank you." She was telling me that she tapped my sister and pointed at me. And then she went like that. And then she looked at my sister. She said, "My son gonna get me some new teeth. He been talking about it. He been saying that he gonna get me some new teeth. I'm gonna fight this." That's what she said. "I'm gonna fight this." I said, "Mom, just chill. You need your," I said, you need your strength. So let the IV do what it do." I said, "You want to get out of here, right?" She said, "Yes." I said, "You got to make yourself strong. Because I see what it is that you were talking about. He is trying to kill you. They don't want you to tell your story. They want to silence you. And that's how I feel. They want to silence her. Because she have a lot to say of what happened in that hospital. Because she was alert to see everything, to hear everything of what's going on. How many more loved ones is out there that's experiencing this and can't do nothing about it because they don't know? And then if your insurance is over the limit, this is the treatment that the people is going to get. I need somebody to look into this. You notice that I didn't put out no name or no hospital. And the reason why I did that, because I don't want them to treat my mom no type of way if they see this video. Because she's still in their care. She's still fighting. I believe in my heart that my mom is healed from cancer. I believe in my heart if somebody else, like if another doctor go and check to see if her being is to see if cancer is there, I feel that they not going to see no cancer there. The only thing that my mom said, she said the only thing that I got to get rid of now, we got to attack this breathing. I thank God for teaching my mom how to meditate. I thank God that I taught her how to meditate and how to breathe, how to exhale, how to breathe, and how to control what control her. My mom fighting. She's a fighter. And my sister, she would tell you the same thing, that my mom is a fighter. She fighting this thing. My mom should live and not die but declare the words of the Lord. I'm speaking this right here on the 16th. March the 16th. My mom said March the 16th. I don't know what March the 16th is going to bring. I don't know if it's going to bring awareness, if it's going to bring change. I don't know if my mom going to leave from today. I don't know. The time right now, let me see what time it is. The time right now is 1:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Didn't get no call from her. Didn't get no call from my sisters. I only got a call early this morning. But after this video, you guys, I'm going out there to go check on her. But I'm praying to God that my mom succeed past this date, because she said March the 16th, 3 days from now. And what's that? I just gotta let this day pass. She said she healed. She said God performed a miracle. She said go tell everybody. I said, Mom, you're gonna live to say your testimony to everybody. I said, God have chosen you. She said, God had chosen you too. Go preach the gospel. I said, I know. I said, he chose you too because you got a mouth too. My mom got a mouth. She her own gospel radio DJ. And she do her thing. But I just wanted to make this video, you guys, to let y'all know, man. Trusting and believing God, and trusting in God when it feels like things get out of control, just trust him. I got a phone call today saying that my mom was, that she didn't want the other mask on. So instead of me going down there, what I did was I sent a prayer, because I was weak. I was weak for the day before, just praying for my mom in a warfare prayer. But this, my side, this my testimony, this what I experienced in the last couple of days with my mom. And I ain't gonna say the last couple of days with my mom, I'm just say over the last days with my mom. Cause my mom, she's still here. She's still fighting. And I just pray you guys that you guys pray my mom's strength, so she can come and tell her own story on how God healed her and how God used me to lay hands on her, to heal her being. I don't get the glory. God get the glory. I'm just a vessel. And that's what I told my mom. I'm just a vessel that God used. And God used me to be that vessel to go pray for people and lay hands on the sick and they become healed. Hey, I guess that's what it is. Because God said with me and my wife ministry, our ministry going to be walking with signs and wonders. My wife got healing hands, I got healing hands. My wife is a prophet, I'm a prophet. We just doing things for God. And I just wish that all of this thing would just be over. With Range Rover even holding my car for over six months, 7 months. I say over 6 months because this is the 7th month right now. It's unfair. It's unfair what it is that these big companies is doing. It's unfair. When they gonna be like responsible for something, when lawyers gonna come in and help, when somebody gonna come out and speak, when somebody gonna come out and share, instead of coming on a video writing all type of negative stuff. It shouldn't be nothing negative. It should be saying, how can I help? Oh, this what we're gonna do to help. Oh, this what we're gonna do, we're gonna pray. Because what I'm doing is I'm shining awareness. That's what I'm doing. I'm not trying to get no one in trouble. I don't want nobody to lose their job. Not right now in this time, in this era. They just doing their jobs. The nurses and doctors, they doing their jobs. They doing whatever that was ordered to them. But if it was ordered like that, come on, man. What type of world we live in? What type of world we live in, man? God said we should live and not die, but declare the works of him. And that's what John 3:16 all about. He that believe in the Lord, they should have everlasting life. And my mom, she believe in the Lord. She a believer. And with that said, you guys be blessed, man. Share this video so you can get in the right hands. And you guys be a blessing. As I continue to bless you guys, be blessed.